Hola gente, que estamos en un nuevo vídeo de Witcher 3. Y bueno, donde lo he dejado el capítulo anterior, estamos en esta zona. No sé si se llamaba la arboleda putrefacto o algo así. Algo de una arboleda era. Es que se me pasó el nombre, creo que era así, pero bueno. Y estamos aquí porque parece que es donde se podía encontrar a Triss. Recordáis que en el capítulo anterior lleguemos a Novigrado y tras un recibimiento un poco candente, vimos ahí un par de hogueras quemando a un par de personajes. Pues venimos aquí, como digo, y puede que encontremos aquí a Triss. Esto parece una zona como para marginados, gente, pues como diríamos, hechiceros, cosas así, ¿no? Voy a dirigirme al punto que me marca, que no está muy lejano, y a ver si encontramos a el personaje que buscamos, a Triss Merigold. ¿Es aquí? Sí, está aquí, tío. ¡Ey! ¡Que soy yo! A ver cómo nos reciben.
Yes, high time.
Me and my men will manage just fine without the help of you or any other mages. But you, well, without our help, you're sitting ducks for the temple guard. Who do I spy?
Geralt?
Hey, Triss.
See you two know each other. See you two know each other well. I was curious whether you'd managed to find me, Witcher.
Your spies tell you I was looking for the Putrid Grove?
My skull would be a home for bottom-feeding river fish if I didn't keep an ear to the ground. And please, Putrid Grove? Ugly name for our cozy little hideout, wouldn't you say?
So what would you call this dive?
Dunno. The Garden of Liberty, maybe?
For a man who shakes down beggars and thieves for tribute, you're quite the romantic.
You say tribute, I say taxes. You say thieves, I say hard-working street clerks. See, Witcher? I've got plans. Big plans. Far-reaching plans to reshape this city head to toe.
Ever thought of seeking a seat on the city council?
City council is a puppet troupe with a hierarchy of the Church of the Eternal Fire as its puppeteer. Until recently, that is, when Radovid and his witch hunters took the reins. The semblance of power don't interest me.
A man with a vision.
One day, the so-called free city of Novigrado will be truly free. But before that can happen, we got to rid it of superstition, farting around about the hallowed essence of the eternal fire. Nonsense for kiddies.
Apparently not. Cheering crowd at the execution. Mostly adults.
Any crowd of rabble will cheer to the stench of burning flesh. But one day, folk will understand the eternal fire's naught but a leash around their necks. They call this place the Putrid Grove, but it's the rest of Novigrad that's putrefied. This here's the last bastion of normality, sanity, reason. I'm actually glad someone like you's found his way to our city, because it will be our city one day, Geralt. Mark my words.
Yours, plural?
Yeah, mine. And me friends. But that's a tale for another time. For now, I'll leave you two alone. Because I can see, well, you clearly need it.
Geralt, I have a lot of things to take care of in town.
I'll be glad to tag along. What's your arrangement? He using you?
Helping me to survive, actually.
6 months ago, if somebody said Triss Merigold would be working for a Novigrad criminal, I'd never have believed it.
6 months ago, Triss Merigold partied with someone very dear to her and had to start anew. Hasn't turned out like I imagined. Come on, let me give you a taste of my life.
Vale, pues yo te sigo. Pues mira, sí, la hemos encontrado aquí, al final, a Triss, en este sitio. ¿Y ahora qué pasa? Que nos interrumpe este.
Madam Sorceress. Beautiful as ever. Damn shame to part.
Don't fret. Bound to be back soon. I take it you're in Novigrado on important business.
Important doesn't do it justice. I'm looking for someone.
More precisely?
Young woman who's like a daughter to me.
Her? Here? No, impossible.
She was here. There are witnesses, evidence. Was hoping you'd heard something. You've been here a while. I need you to help me find something, anything, a trace.
I'll do everything I can, of course. Who might know more?
Bueno, ¿y qué más tienes que contarme? A ver, ¿no me cuentas nada más? Está muy calladita. Y parece que no sabe mucha cosa decir. Y por cierto, si es que, a ver, vamos a dar vueltas a todas las tierras y no la vamos a encontrar a este paso. Igual hasta nos encuentra ya nosotros, verás tú. Y mira, estos pequeños detalles, como es ahí lavando en la tabla, están muy guays. Porque veis una ciudad que está viva, donde los habitantes hacen sus cosas normales. Y ese detalle está bien, la verdad. Vale, ¿qué me traes? ¿Una casita?
Hello, Klug. Managed to get those magic incense ingredients?
Yes, somewhat with difficulties, you might say. I was walking along the canal with a sack full of goodies for you. Looked up and spied a trio of temple guards coming the other way.
Get to the point, Klug. No time today for one of your long stories.
Wait! A sack full of magicalities and they were coming straight towards me. I don't easily frighten, but I felt a cold sweat on my arse, I did. I'm afraid I had no choice. I dropped the sack in the water. I had to. When asked why, I claimed it contained a dead cat. You shan't believe this, but they believed me.
I need that package, Klug. I've got a contract.
It must be on the canal bed. Luckily, it was heavy enough to sink. I'm sure it'll turn up if you search.
You expect me to pay you, then dive for my goods into that ice-cold filth?
I can do that. Where'd you toss the package?
Near the crane. Second bridge in from the harbour.
I didn't expect such devotion.
Wanted to freshen up anyway. Let's go.
Stop. Hear that? They've come for us.
The fall didn't break until I began to prick his heels. Every man's got his sensitive spots. Interrogated a mage once. Pain couldn't touch him. Tore off his fingernails, crushed his bollocks, nothing. Turned out, he was devilishly ticklish. I placed a beetle on his belly and set a mug atop it. Damn near went mad.
We were lucky this time, but you'd best leave via the sewers. The trapdoor's in the floor.
Take care of yourself, Klug.
Entra en el sótano. ¿Dónde está el sótano? Aquí supongo. Por cierto, esa pequeña conversación de esos dos guardias, vaya tela. Decía que les trujó los huevos, que le arrancaba las uñas y nada. Vaya dolor, tío. Vale, usa tus sentidos de brujo para encontrar el pasadizo secreto y ábrelo. ¿Cojones? ¿Un bicho de estos aquí? Oye, es durillo, ¿no? Mierda, ¿qué es? Estoy tirando. ¡Arde! ¡Y muere! Bien. Hostia, el bicho era duro. Ojo de monstruo y pelo de monstruo. Muy bien. A ver. Aquí hay algo. Va a ser esto. Mira, lo vi por casualidad y mira.
The very reason so many mages came here after the massacre at Loch Muin. Thought they'd be safe from Radovid's reapers. Instead, they jumped out of the frying pan into the fire. But Novigrad stands on top of a mountain of coin, and winning a war takes three things. Coin, coin, and even more coin. That's why they're exterminating mages, confiscating their property and possessions. And they'll go after non-humans next. The elves occupy slums, but the dwarves practically control financial life in the city.
Official word is that Novigrado will remain neutral. Somehow doubt anyone believes that anymore.
O sea que esa gente va por los hechiceros a saco, por lo que veo.
Judging by what Klug said, the parcel should be around here on the bottom. Unless the poor man was mistaken. He's been forgetful ever since Manga interrogated him. Seems to be suffering from a persecution complex, too.
Current must have carried the sack seaward. I'll swim towards the port. Coming with?
Maybe some other time.
Don't know what you're missing. Water's thick with pungent oils. Guessing it'll do wonders for my complexion.
Qué bueno el Geralt. Encuentra el paquete perdido con tus sentidos de brujo. O sea, le toca zambullirse al agua. Eso parece. Vamos a bucear. Y... ahí. A ver. ¿Dónde está el dichoso paquete? ¿Algo de eso puede ser? Voy a examinar. A ver qué tenemos. No, parece que no es, pero... me llevo cositas extra. Vale, creo que ya lo he encontrado. Me sale una lupa aquí. Sí, debe ser esto seguro. Me lo marca en rojo. Saquear. Sí. Vale, vamos a subir. Que no me quiero ahogar. Sube. Bien. Volvamos con Tris. Espero que merezca la pena este remojón que me acabo de pegar. Todo por ser un caballero. A ver, Tris. Ya tengo tu paquete. Qué mal ha sonado eso.
Find the parcel? Or did you get wet for no reason?
Nothing like a refreshing swim in a filthy canal. Found a few fish, a rusty anchor, the carcass of a boat. Oh, and this.
Oh, my package. Hope the contents aren't soaked through. Oh, you're a doll.
Lo sé. A ver, ¿a dónde me llevas?
Still remember my elements? How I use them?
Come on. 6 months isn't that long. It's not like I'm senile.
But you do have a history of amnesia.
I've recovered my memory completely.
Good. That should stop people from taking advantage of you.
Someone's been taking advantage of me.
I have, for one.
I've never even intimated.
We need to hurry.
Hablan por el tema de Witcher 2. Seguramente algunos os recordaréis que, bueno, Geralt había perdido la memoria de Witcher 2. Yo el 1 ya he dicho, no, a día de hoy tampoco lo he jugado, lo tengo en PC, pero bueno, donde lo hay realmente. Y no lo he jugado. Pero bueno, en un futuro, pues para tener la trilogía jugada, pues oye, puede que sí, ¿no? Ya que lo tengo ahí, entonces después habrá que jugarlo.
Greetings, sorceress.
Greetings, Brandon.
I didn't expect you to bring company.
Is that a problem?
By the eternal fire, no. I'm surprised, that's all. Together I expect you resolve things twice as fast. You've the look of true experts. But I'd prefer you not to tarry and begin.
Triss, you and Brandon here. You've agreed a price?
We settled on a full coin purse.
Brandon and Co. is a serious outfit. We've the largest granary in all Novigrad.
You're a merchant, familiar with how commerce works?
Of course. Honest pay for honest work.
Half up front, half once the job's done.
You're asking a great deal.
I'm a witcher. Gotta admit, I've met my share of people who say one thing beforehand, another after the fact.
Very well. Your first installment.
We need to place these crystals around the granary, near anything that looks rat-related.
Coloca trampas para ratas por el almacén. Usa tus sentidos brujo para guiarte. Vaya tela, vamos a cazar ratas. Venga, vamos.
I'll cover half the space. You take the other half. Look for evidence of rat activity.
Thing is, I know what evidence of manticore activity looks like, but rodents?
Geralt, we'd both rather be somewhere else. I'd rather be sitting in a royal council meeting, but they killed my king. Look for crevices and droppings.
Once we place this incense, what then?
I'll cast a spell and the rats will leave.
Can't do that without sprinkling incense? Don't really feel up to looking for rat shit.
Stop whining.
Bueno, anda, en fin, es lo que toca. A ver a qué lleva todo esto, porque no sé de qué me beneficia a mí poner trampas de rata. Vale, parece que aquí tenemos algo.
Looks like a good spot. I don't like that guy.
Brandon? I don't either. He's much too fat.
Can't help but agree. But no, notice how he didn't try to haggle?
Must really want the rats out.
Triss, he's a merchant. He makes his living by haggling.
If I worried about that sort of thing, I'd starve to death in this city.
Vale. Vamos a seguir a lo nuestro. Aquí habrá... Sí. Parece que donde estos agujeros...
A master monster slayer in the world's largest city. Looking for rat shit. Jeez.
Ese, donde estos agujeros parece que es donde hay ubicaciones que podemos poner la trampa esta. A ver si encontramos... Mira, aquí otro. El tercero. Dile a Triss que has completado la tarea. Tampoco era demasiado complicado. Acostumbrado a pelear contra monstruos y cosas así, pues esto es una tontería.
All right. Get ready for some magic fireworks. Once I activate the incense, we'll have a moment to talk. Well.
A ver, ¿acabas o qué? Habla con Triss cuando haya activado el hechizo, perdón.
Well.
Ahora, joder.
Now we wait for them to scurry away.
Interesting method. Never had much luck with rats. Once I hit one with a fork in complete darkness, trying to show off my witcher's senses. Masterful throw, really. Problem was, no one else saw it. How could they in the dark?
So, what do you think? Rat catcher? It's a long way to fall from being advisor to Temeria's king.
I'm just glad to see you safe and sound, and...
Reconciled?
I was worried about seeing you again. Doubted it could be pleasant.
We said everything there was to say 6 months ago. I don't want to go back to that.
I'm not going back to it. It's just... It's one thing to say something, it's another to actually do it.
We promised to remain friends. I hope nothing will change that. So, tell me how Yen's doing?
How do you know I found her?
You didn't answer my question. How's Yen?
She's fine.
That's good.
Asking about anything specific?
Never mind. I got my answer.
Well, well. Are lovebirds having themselves a little chat instead of working?
The job's done. Geralt, those are...
I know who they are, Triss.
My friends begged me to notify them if I encountered a mage, sorceress, what have you. Didn't have the heart to refuse.
It's a trap, Geralt.
This stank from the start. Let's agree your friends were never here. Now pay the rest and let's part in peace.
You don't set the terms, mutant.
Stay out of it. We're here for the witch.
We're inseparable, see? Afraid you'll have to take us both.
Geralt!
If you say so.
All right, we've talked. Do what you gotta. Just remember, I can't help but get in your way.
Heard enough from this horse, son.
As have I. Neither is to leave here alive.
Qué cabrón, nos hizo una trampa, pero vamos. Vale, a ver. Vamos allá. Que quieren llevarse a la Triss, los cojones los vas a llevar. Vamos. ¡Muere! Buena, Tris. ¿Este qué? Ataca. Bien. Pero... ¡calla! ¿Qué das tú, mamón? Hola, Tris le está dando para el pelo. Vale, mira. Hostia, me hizo un ataque fuerte, no pude bloquear. Mierda. A ver, muérete. ¡Ya, mamón! Ya me lo agradecerás. Brandon está aquí, míralo. ¿Qué contaba? ¿Que van a reventarnos o qué?
Don't kill me. Good sir, no. They forced me. Had I not told them, they'd have set fire to my home, my warehouse. The mage hunters know no mercy. Spare me, good man. Be not like those murderers.
Shut up. I should kill you. Thing is, you'd be no good to anyone but the gulls as a corpse. So you'll live and pay us double. Now.
Fine. Your coin.
Now, get.
Thanks, Geralt.
No need. Glad I could help.
You know, I've been thinking who might know something about Ciri. And I just got an idea. There's an Oneiromancer in town, Corrine Tilly. Very capable, supposedly.
Never trusted in Dreamer's abilities myself.
Corrine's been very effective. You should at least try. She's taken a job close by. Follow the canal, away from the fish market. The house is near the first bridge. Its owner, de Jonquier, is a rich banker.
Not coming with me?
I've got some things to take care of.
Another rat-infested warehouse?
Not exactly. Nothing even remotely satisfying. Such are the times.
It was nice to see you again.
You too, Geralt. You should go now, before Corrine goes back into hiding somewhere.
What if I want to find you?
I live in the Bits, near the fish market. Stop by. It'll be nice.
All right. See you later.
Hazme una visita. Nivel 12, un punto disponible. Bien, bien. Y esta misión cumplida, supongo, ¿no? Nos ha anochecido aquí, por cierto. Recibido 200 puntos de experiencia. Misión cumplida, las piras de Novigrado. Muy bien. Nueva misión soñando en Novigrado. Vamos a ver lo que es. Aquí. Sería esta. Vale, esta es en las Islas Skelly. Así que continuaremos aquí. A ver secundarias que tengo. Bueno, tengo Wind. Esto es aquí en Novigrado. Y bueno, secundarias tengo un mogollón seguro por aquí, por esta zona. Y los tablones sin mirar. Me lo tendré que ir mirando con calma yo. Tengo 3 tablones ya. Aquí para pillar. Y seguro que hay algún que otro contrato y misión secundaria. Por aquí también. Bueno, vamos, que tengo trabajo. No sé qué es lo siguiente que haré. Si continuaré con la misión secundaria o misión principal. No sé lo que haré. Pero bueno, lo que tengo que hacer es pasar por un herrero y arreglar el material y vender algunas cosillas por ahí. Pero bueno, ya veremos cómo continúa el próximo capítulo, porque lo voy a ir dejando aquí. Espero que os haya gustado. Un saludo a todos y nos vemos en los próximos vídeos del canal. Adiós.